I just love that title, guys. Gigantamax Pokemon are coming to Pokemon Sword and Shield. They're doing all kinds of crazy things. Now, we kind of know what's going on with this trailer, but it's 2.5 minutes long. So I am waiting and I am ready for those surprises. If you're excited, don't forget to leave a like on the video, share it with your friends, and use code Verlisify for 10% off your G Fuel order. I managed to get one of those G Fuel cans. I'm pumped. I also have a shirt too. So let's get into it. Yeah, we already know about these Gigantamax. That's what I was talking about. Like, it's been so long. It was July when these were revealed, but now we finally have new Gigantamax forms. He threw out the Pikachu. It's going to be Fat Pikachu, and we're actually going to see it in its full glory. I want it. G-Max Volt Crash. What is G-Max Volt Crash going to do? Now, that's another big thing about all of this. We have to see what happens. Paralyzes all opponents. That's disgusting. Did that just paralyze the Mudsdale? Receive this Pikachu by using play records from Pokemon Let's Go. Oh, sweet. So you just get, like, an event. Oh, my God. That's how you're going to get the Eevee. You do records from Eevee. G-Max Cuddle. What? Alright. Opposite gender opponents become infatuated. I think the story of all the G-Max moves are going to be, that's busted. So I got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I don't have Let's Go Pikachu. I wonder if these Pokemon could be tradable. Because I'd like to paralyze and then paraflinch everything. Like, free Rock Slide after paralyzing everything. That's insane. And here we go. So I was waiting for the G-Max Wildfire on the Charizard. Is it just going to burn all opponents? All non-fire types take damage for 4 turns. It better be a lot of damage. And that you weren't in Coro Coro. G-Max, they're just going to show us like a million of these things. I wonder how many other Pokemon are going to be getting Gigantamax as well. Causes poison, paralysis, or sleep status. That actually sounds pretty cool. That's like the effect spore just there, and it'll just happen. Oh, that's some RNG, and that sounds really silly to me. Ooh, pre-order exclusives? Is this gonna be like the backpack thing? Oh, everyone gets Gigantamax Longcat Meow? That's amazing. I didn't even catch the name. I was just like, the leaks are true, and we finally get to see it happen. Confuses all targets and earns an in-game cash bonus. So we get like a Gigantamax payday, and if you pre-order the game, wait, that was it? That was our 2.5 minutes? Whoa, that 2.5 minutes went by real quick. So wow, when I covered the news, let me go and pull up the news. So when I covered this, I was just like, yeah, there's probably gonna be more information than just a Gigantamax trailer. However, this is actually what I asked for. I said in September, I want just a Gen 8 Pokemon, just a Gigantamax, and just a Galarian form trailer. And I guess we got that. So I mean, what's next? I want to see the new Generation 8 Pokemon. They threw down 5 of these guys. And is this going to be all of them for Kanto? Except we have Lapras. So Lapras is still from the leaks. Butterfree is surprising. And then I guess all that's left to do is go to the Pokemon Sword and Shield website if they've updated it yet. Why are people not happy? All of those things are amazing. This is why Generation 5 fans kind of like bring out the worst in Pokemon. It's like, oh, this is just Gen 1 or Pandora. It's like, no, this is respecting Pokemon and giving us all the cool stuff that we wanted. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to see Gigantamax Meowth first. Is this going to be the new money-making method? Is this like the ultimate payday that if you just use that and you one-shot your opponent super fast, you turn off battle animations, that means you're going to be getting like sick amounts of money, and you combo that with like some kind of other feature, and it's just like the best money-making. I love it. 108 feet tall. This thing like just pokes out of the arena. I mean, look how tall it is. The Gigantamax clouds just don't even care. Has an elongated body and a giant shiny coin. It can cause tremendous damage when it sharpens its claws. Dude, like the extra like little animations and fun stuff we're getting. It's a beast. It's ferocious. It's terrifying, and it's just a Meowth. And then Max Gold Crush. Normal type attacks used by Gigantamax Meowth will change to G-Max Gold Rush. G-Max Gold Rush deals damage to opponents, of course, but that's not all. Scatter coins all over the arena, giving you a considerable in-game cash bonus after the battle. And it was... oh yeah, they don't have the details. Oh, here we go. The special Meowth that can Gigantamax can be received as an early game purchase bonus for Pokemon Sword and Shield by selecting Get Via Internet. Free! November 15th, January 15th. So, you just get it in a reasonable time. This was like what we saw with the Munchlax, like we saw with the Rockruff. You just get the games, and then you get the Pokemon. So everyone's going to have this, which is going to make my life a little easier for the guides. I'm not going to be like, well, you have to do this, this, and this, and then you can get the Meowth. But I'm still wondering if Gigantamax Pokemon are tradable, because if they are, then hacking ruins everything. If they aren't, then that means you're actually going to have to work for your things inside of Pokemon no matter what, and some of these Pokemon are going to be like super heavily exclusive. Like this Meowth will only exist then, the Pikachu and Eevee only exist by playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Either way, Gigantamax Butterfree. Catch Gigantamax Pokemon for your team by participating in max raid battles, but they seem very rare. Finding one won't be easy. I was not expecting that. And that is just like bigger Butterfree. I'm honestly not like super blown away by its design, because it's just big, crazy, over the top butterfly. I'm sure someone out there loves it. You don't get the weight of these guys. They're just too big for scale. Releases a blinding light, and then we got the G-Max Befuddle. So scatter scales around the opponents cause them to become poisoned, paralyzed, or asleep. I mean, I wouldn't want to roll the poison. This seems like too RNG to be super crazy useful. However, Butterfree is already good, and if you Gigantamax and gain like all kinds of crazy stats, because we still don't know the difference between Gigantamax, Dynamax. Was that actually updated on the website? Because that'd make my life a lot easier if maybe we get a few more Gigantamax details. Yeah. Oh, there's Pokemon you can only obtain in special ways. Let me check this page to see if there's anything about trading. Yeah, I can't find anything about trading. However, this special Meowth cannot evolve. Special Pikachu and Eevee cannot evolve. God, the Eevee is so fluffy. I love it so much. Yeah, we're actually going to see that soon. So the G-Max Befuddle. So Butterfree is a good, strong Pokemon. Like, you put the opponent to sleep, you use Quiver Dance a few times, and then you just win. Now, depending on the stats you get, because Dynamax looks to be a flat 50% increase, maybe like as people break down the trailer, there'll be a bit more, but we won't see if there's defensive increase on the Gigantamax. So if there's like extra stats and it's kind of like a Mega Evolution that way, that'd be pretty nice. But I mean, we effectively have our Mega Butterfree that people have been wanting for quite some time. So with that, you know, you put your opponent to sleep, set up Quiver Dances, they wake up, you Gigantamax, use Befuddle, they gain an extra status on top of that, and they're probably going to be getting one shot or something, because bug-type attacks become that, and then weird things are going to happen. So we gotta get that, Gigantamax Eevee. It's adorable. I also like how the clouds are only around one ear. Just those cute little touches that Game Freak puts in the game. Runaway adaptability, because Eevee... Luscious Fleur will enamor its opponents. The fur around its neck becomes extra fluffy and luxurious thanks to Gigantamax power. Any opponent caught in this fur gets enamored with Eevee and loses the will to fight. Yeah, I feel that. The G-Max Cuddle. What if it... I just wish all Pokemon became infatuated, but opposite gender. So, this is where the gender metagame comes into play, because most Pokemon are male, and then, like... You know, some like a lot of them are 50%, but a lot of Pokemon also have like that 85 or 87.5% to 12% for male versus female. So if you are going to be running some kind of infatuation strategy, that's when you run a female Pokemon. It's likely your opponents are going to be male. Boom, you pull that out. This actually might work really well inside of Galar, because if there's no legendary Pokemon because of the Dex cut, then you're not going to have to worry about a genderless Pokemon most of the time. Any opponent, yeah, so... It deals damage, too. It's a damage-dealing infatuation. That sounds really, really crazy to me. And, like, the thing is, you only get to you only get to Dynamax once, and then you choose your Dynamax Pokemon, and then you just do things. So, you are, like I said, everything feels really busted. Everything sounds really good. So, I think that's also a case for viability. It's not like this is the best Dynamax / Gigantamax Pokemon. There's a lot of compelling cases all over the place. We look at some of these other ones, you know, it's like, yeah, are you going to use the Butterfree? Going to use the Pikachu? I don't think Charizard is actually that good, but Charizard is a fully evolved Pokemon, already has a lot of crazy stats. And then when we look at the Gigantamax Dreadnought, you know, do you want to just do damage while setting up Stealth Rocks? Seems like there's going to be a Gigantamax for everyone. If not, you just Dynamax in some kind of personal cheat strat. So this also implies that finding Charmander is going to be like a wild Pokemon, which also makes sense. Like, just all the Pokemon inside the Galar region are going to be obtainable. So we have Gmax Wildfire. Continue to deal damage for 4 turns to any Pokemon that isn't a fire type. I mean, it makes sense, but it kind of like doesn't work if your opponent has fire types as well. I guess it's just going to be an insane amount of damage on a pretty good Pokemon in general, though. Yeah, that picture looks really sweet with Charizard, like that bottom view right there. Really, no, not Wyvern-like, but kind of. It's a thing. I'm trying to just think about that, because you do the damage. It's alright. Unless it does like a quarter of the opponent's health. Then that means then you're just sitting on like a one-shot over 4 turns or something. We're going to see how that goes. I'm not like as crazy about it, but what this says is bring fire-type Pokemon against Leon so you don't get wrecked by this. Or at least have a fire-type for like that switch in or something. And then Gigantamax Pikachu. He's fat. And the tail's all crazy. And yeah. It can generate far more electricity than before. Tail stores electricity and is super powerful. And then the Volt Crash. This is the one that I first saw. Pikachu will change to Volt Crash. Not only deals damage, but paralyzes all opponents. And it showed like a Mudsdale being paralyzed. They had to make the point. That doesn't matter if your opponent is ground-type Pokemon. It is paralyzing all opponents. I like this with Paraflinch a lot. Like, you just slow down your opponents, you Rock Slide. Am I just going to be running this? Is this going to be my doubles life? Have I been resorted to just using Pikachu? That for turn 1, Gigantamax, Pikachu, how you going to stop this? I'm going to use Max Volt Crush, or Crash, and if you, like, try to, you know, protect or anything, I'm just going to use it again, and I'm going to use it again, and then you're going to be paralyzed, or you're going to be dead, and then I'm going to follow that up with a Rock Slide, and then your life is about to suck. So, that's actually kind of insane, but also, it's really only, like, super effective against ground-type Pokemon. If I just ran, like, a Prankster Pokemon, you know, Thunder Wave, Rock Slide, or maybe just double Thunder Wave turn 1, those fun things used to happen, and then kind of going into those things. So, in theory, that's actually really scary, and we'll see, like, if this gets any competitive viability, but I'm happy. Because what it shows is that maybe Game Freak isn't against RNG as much as I've been fearing. Because, you know, they nerfed Prankster, they nerfed one-hit KOs, they have always nerfed Evasion, they nerfed Confusion, they nerfed all these things. And actually with, like, Confusion, hopefully, like, well, I hope they buff back Confusion back to, like, 50%. But with Confusion being at 30%, that means the Eevee is actually stronger. Because Infatuation is, like, the new Confusion. So if we can land that down, and that's also just like another just like super lockdown kind of idea. But then also when it comes to the Butterfree, Butterfree has a chance to do all kind of weird effects to the opponent. So it looks like they might be trying to put some fun back into the game with cheesy stuff like this. Or maybe it's because you're actually running a Pikachu. What if this actually has like the increased stats though? Because it says the Pikachu can't evolve. It's from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. This might actually be like the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Pokemon, so it has those stats, and then it gets to be used with items. Light Ball on the Let's Go Pikachu that can paralyze all the opponents while Gigantamaxing. That's crazy, but you're giving up your Gigantamax. The opponent's going to do something crazy as well. I like it. And this is some cool stuff. So I already got my hype out of the way with how amazing all these guys look, but then all of this stuff is just exciting. So I can't wait to see more Pokemon, Lapras, hopefully more than just Generation 1. I'd be fine with it, but I just want to see, like, you know, 30 Gigantamax Pokemon. We've only seen, like, 8 or something like that. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Stay tuned. You know, YouTube's probably not going to send out you notifications. YouTube's a little sketchy and broken like that. But I'm going to be covering more as information comes out. You know, reanalyzing trailers, see what other details we can give out. Actually, we can see right here. Pikachu 110 hit points. 165 hit points. So it is the 50%. We'll see. We'll see. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.